But we got one that we actually just played, and that's the reason. Heather, sometimes there's games that go right out my brain after I play them. So this is very fresh in my mind.
Right.
But I literally just finished playing it with Jay right before here.
Right, so
BJ from Game Gumbo. I've got my guests here, Heather. I've got Steve and Jay and Berla, and we're talking spicy odd games. And one of those is a game that I taught Jay tonight, and it's called Gasha from 25th Century Games. Has anybody heard of Gasha? Anybody?
No. I have heard of it, and I want to try it. It looks adorable, and I'm just going on looks. I don't know anything about how it plays.
So I'm relying on what Jay said. Jay said this is actual stuff that actually Kristen has actually seen out there in the wild, right?
Yeah, it reminds me of, like, when you go to any grocery store or like arcade and you have your quarters, or your parents have their quarters, and you want to put the quarter in, twist the knob, and you get a little ball, and you're hoping the one you see on the picture that you want is inside of your little ball. And that's pretty much what you're doing here. You're pulling cards, and you're hoping you get the right little toy or sushi plushie or the robot, and then it's sort of a like set collection for some scoring cards, and you go through tons and tons of scoring cards. I think BJ had like 8 or 9 at the end of the game, and I had like maybe 10. So you're gonna get a lot of scoring, and you're gonna be picking from 4 different decks of cards. And the really interesting thing here, as you can see on that picture there, the back of the card tells you what you have, like a 33. Yeah, it's not guaranteed what you're going to get. These are the options you have. So you're pulling and you're not sure. So you got some decisions to make there. And, you and your opponents are going for the same goals. So if BJ pulls this card, I might know what he might be going for, but I'm not sure, because this other goal also has the same little toys that it needs. So there's a lot of fun there.
And that's the setup right here. So at the top, you see what Jay was just describing. You see all the little Gasha machines that have the little coin slot. And all you know is that behind those Gasha machines, I might get one of those 2 or 3 things. Then on the bottom, you've got all those scoring cards. And I'm trying to match those Gashas to turn them in. So the one of them that says the 7 on it, it's looking specifically for 3 of the same Gashas. Okay. The twist is 2 more things. And I think, Jay, this was a crucial element in the game.
This is how you got me.
We both played different things. Jay was just hitting those 12 pointers, hitting all the big pointers every time, getting 7s. I was looking for the tickets. If you see the tickets on the bottom, there's those little blue and red ticket stubs. If you can get 2 of those of the same color, you get to turn them in for those little circles that have the question marks and the stars. Those are little bonus tokens. Behind those random bonus tokens, and they're different every game because they give you a big pile of them, but you only use 5 of them, right? So you don't know what they are, but they could be either giving you another turn or 3 points or even some wild Gashas. So there's that race element of, am I gonna steal that blue ticket from Heather because I know she really needs it to complete something, or do I want to try to get that 12-pointer before Jay gets it? The game plays super quick. It's easy to teach. My little grandbugs, as young as 6 years old, are beating me at this game. Now, I don't know if that's really – I don't know if that's them or me. I don't know if that's saying anything about the game or them. But I am proud. I'm proud of Pop that this is a game simple enough to play with the family. It plays super quick. Jay, you and I got it knocked out in 15, 20 minutes, something like that.
Yeah.
And I got to admit, I'm a sucker for this artwork. This is just –
it's so cute.
Yeah. Look at this. It's just so cute. But, every time I played, I've gone with a different strategy. Am I going for the big points? Am I going for the tickets? Am I going for the just turn over and get as many tickets faster than you can as the other people? So, well done. This is from designer Jason Levine. I'm not sure if this is
Jason's game.
Is this Jason Levine, the gaming machine from the Dice Tower? I'm not sure.
I think it might be. Because there was something that was recently posted that he had a game that was coming out. This might be it.
Was it at Unpub last year? I don't know, Heather. Maybe?
I've never seen it before. I'm going to ask Chad over 25th Century. Where's this from?
Yeah, I need to hit Chad up and find out. I was looking at the thing. I said, Jason Levine, like the gaming machine? Maybe. I do know that he likes to go to Japan, so maybe this is something that he saw. sitting on the subway and said, "Oh, let me put this together." But I will admit, every time I played it, I've liked it even more. And what we're talking about, though, I don't want anybody to think of something different. This is just a filler game that you play at the start of the night. You know what this reminds me a little bit of? It doesn't have the exact interaction, so I don't want to say this is a 1-for-1 match, but it would take the place of a game like No Thanks or For Sale that you're starting the start of the night. Jay and I are waiting for Steve, who's late again for game night. So let's throw something on well, I mean, to be fair, Steve, you do have a long
I am coming
ride.
from a distance.
Coming from a pretty far distance, so yeah.
You do have a long train ride. So yeah, if we're waiting for Steve to show up, this is the kind of game that Jay and I could just pull out and play real quick. So I gotta admit, thumbs up from me on this one. I like it.
Interesting.